Welcome. You are listening to Aftersight. This recording is intended solely for individuals who are blind or have low vision.
Woodland Park Pikes Peak Lions Club. Woodland Park Pikes Peak Lions Club had our annual charity cornhole day and raised $240 for a local food bank. We participate in a camp cookout at the Colorado Lions Camp. What a great feeling it is to help serve wonderful campers. If you have not done this, we suggest you do. It is a very heartwarming. There's a picture with this caption: Lion Steve, Lion Peggy, and Lion Jim. 4th of July event. Our club is a member of the nonprofit group in Woodland Park called SOAR. This year, our club, with 2 other nonprofits, helped create the event at the park. What a success. We had over 2,000 people attend and were able to get the Lions name out to the public. Our club was able to raise $2,200. Woodland Park Pikes Peak Lions Club continued. There is the picture with this caption: Lion Steve, Lion Chad, Lion Peggy, Lion Mary, and Lion Ken. Our club also did another highway cleanup day and helped once again with bingo in Colorado Springs. Our club also once again donated and helped with the backpack on the fence. This is where kids can come by and select a backpack and school supplies. We gave out over 250 backpacks. The Woodland Park Pikes Peak Lions Club is on a mission to serve, and we are just getting started. 6W DG2 David McIlney. Pictured here. I now have obtained the esteemed title of District Governor too also. A person would wonder if the title PDG2 Ken Moore goes by will have room for another PDG with 2 terms behind him. The competition for my title after the 2024-2025 Lion Year is up for grabs. There are a lot of names that would fit me. Most are not publishable. After the year I spent as district governor in 2022-2023, I was glad to take time away from the duties. However, when the DGE for this Lion Year asked me to be replaced, I was appointed by Lions to serve again. I hope that the Lions in MD6 and 6W will continue to support me and my service to the folks we serve. It seems to be easier this time around, but I still get to meet. A couple of weeks ago, I was in Chicago at Mission 1.5 seminar. The purpose was to provide interaction between Lions leadership and to collect ideas on how to recruit new members and create new clubs. The one takeaway I got was consistent with my personality: think outside the box. I adapted that for my use, as there is no box when it comes to developing new clubs or members. So give me a call if you have a creative idea to develop. We can work together to make it happen. We have representative from the 6W attending the leadership training at the Colorado Lions Camp. Thank you for being willing to try the leadership training opportunity, as I know we are all busy with life. There are still open spots to attend, and the 6W District Cabinet has agreed to support you by reimbursing expenses. We are busy planning our next convention. The Mega Club has volunteered to host it this year. Please make plans to be there. We will conduct training in topics that will help us serve. The district clubs are busy providing service to folks in need. I understand from several folks they're still having problems with the new portal. I would recommend trying the training videos that are on the website. If you're still having problems, give them a call. They have been overrun with emails and requests, but I have found they are more than willing to help. I know there's someone in the MD6 that has had the same problem, and since we serve, they would be glad to help. Serve your passion. Paul Barbour, Leadership Training, September 20 to 22, 2024, Colorado Lions Camp. Leadership training is to empower people, inspire people, lead change, shared vision. A must on every Lion leader's bucket list to develop new skills, stay current in trends, and address personal leadership challenges. Join us in person on September 20th to the 22nd. You will join peers from across a diverse range of geographies to learn from Lions International facilitators who are on the leading edge of training. You will finish with a renewed sense of purpose, an expanded network, and an action plan to deliver results. The leadership training will be held at the beautiful Colorado Lions Camp located in the Woodland Park, just a short drive from Colorado Springs. Please call PID Lion Kent Schulz for more information, 970-218-7582. Colorado Lions Camp, 28541 State Highway 67 North, Woodland Park 80863. You are invited to Colorado Lions Camp Workday, September the 14th of Saturday the 14th of September, 9:30 to 2 p.m. Lunch will be provided. RSV to our office by September 9th. Office number is 719-687-2087 or email us at clcoffice@coloradolionscamp.org. 2024 the first quarter MD6 Cabinet Meeting. Dear MD6 Lions and KidSite Colorado community, I am pleased to provide you with the latest updates on KidSite Colorado program as we continue our mission to provide vision screening to our state's children. 1. New forms for the 2024-2025 Lions year. We have made important updates to all the forms associated with the KidSite program. These changes are designed to streamline our operations and ensure consistency across all participating clubs. Please make sure to use these new forms for any future activities and screenings. New forms can be found on our website, www.kidsitecolorado.org, or can be sent directly to the club by emailing the executive director at executivedirector@kidsitecolorado.org. Number 2, website enhancement. Our website has undergone a significant update, making it more user-friendly and streamlined. You'll find it easier to navigate, access forms, and find the latest information on our program. We encourage you to visit the site and familiarize yourself with its new layout and features. Number 3, updated processes and procedures. In addition to the new forms, we have revised our processes and procedures. These updates reflect the latest best practices in vision screening and are aimed at improving our efficiency and the quality of services we provide. Training materials and resources will be available to help you adapt to these changes. If your club has not already met with the executive director about the changes, please email us ASAP to coordinate a time to discuss the new processes. Number 4, outreach to clubs. In the coming weeks, we will be sending out letters to all clubs that have partnered with KidSite Colorado. These letters will express our gratitude for your past and current involvement with the program and explain new programs and initiatives. For clubs that are not currently engaged, we'll extend an invitation to partner with us on community-based screenings in areas where we are not currently serving. Your involvement is crucial to expanding our reach and impact. Number 5, community-based screenings. Speaking of community-based screenings, we are particularly focused on expanding our reach to underserved areas. We encourage clubs to consider partnering with us to conduct community-based screenings. Together, we can ensure that every child in Colorado has access to critical vision screenings regardless of their location. Number 6, new volunteer and funder recognition programs. We are excited to announce the launch of new volunteer and funder recognition programs for the 2024-2025 service year. These initiatives aim to honor dedication and generosity of those who make our work possible. Stay tuned for more details on how we plan to celebrate and acknowledge the contributions of our valued supporters. Number 7, seeking corporate sponsors. To further our mission, we are actively seeking corporate sponsors to partner with KidSite Colorado. If you know of any businesses or organizations that might be interested in supporting our cause, please email that information to our executive director. Your connections and recommendations are invaluable as we work to secure the resources needed to expand our impact. Thank you for your continued dedication to KidSite Colorado and to the well-being of the children we serve. With your support, we are making a lasting difference in our communities. Yours in Lionism, Lion Dr. Whitney M. Smythe Smith. Rocky Mountain Lions iBank. From the Rocky Mountain Lions iBank blog, you can subscribe to blog updates online at corners.org. Donating eye tissue viewed as a tribute to loved one. Providing the gift of sight helps bring peace to the donor's family by Ray Price, August 19, 2024. There's a picture with this caption: Gary Zimmerman was an avid outdoorsman. When 55-year-old Gary Zimmerman passed away while hiking near Aspen, Colorado, his wife, Susan, immediately said yes to let the eye tissue recovery process begin. Since he was a registered eye organ and tissue donor, she did not need to make a decision but was asked to cooperate in the next step to make the eye tissue available to someone in need. They were 4.5 miles into a hike on Conundrum Peak when Gary collapsed. He was airlifted off the mountain, and Susan had to be taken down the mountain on an ATV. When she reached the base, someone was waiting and asked her to sign a form regarding his donation. She said, "Of course." I signed it, and they were able to recover the tissue and get it to Denver. The eye tissue was recovered by Rocky Mountain Lions Eye Bank, RMLEB, and evaluated in its laboratory. The tissue was deemed suitable for transplantation, and within 4 days, both corneas were used to restore sight in recipients in Kansas. In addition to eye tissue, Gary was also able to donate other tissues, including skin, veins, and bone, which were recovered by Donor Alliance, the organ procurement organization serving Colorado and most of Wyoming. Realizing dreams helps with healing. Gary and Susan had moved from St. Louis, Missouri to Colorado in 2005 and bought a small 8-acre organic farm, something Gary, a corporate executive, had always wanted. Since his passing, Susan has kept the farm going, and with the help of dedicated workers, it provides limited quantities of produce she sells to local niche restaurants. She also has chicken and sells eggs to the area residents. There's a picture with this caption: Susan Zimmerman, wife of Gary, an eye tissue donor, has kept his spirit alive in an organic farm that was his dream. Grapes from the vineyard are sold to a local bar where the juice is used to make specialty drinks. Keeping the farm has aided the grief healing for Susan. I call it finishing his life, she said. There's always more that could be done, but it doesn't need to be done. I look at it as if I've wrapped that package. The kids are done, grown, the house is done, the farm is done. It's been very healing. Born and raised in Iowa, Gary held true to his Iowa Hawkeyes roots, and Susan said that a part of him that keeps showing up at unexpected times and places. On a particularly hard day for her recently, she said as she was driving, she saw 3 cars with Iowa license plate go by her. Her thought was, there's Gary. Another time, while she was with her kids at a thrift shop in California, her son called from across the store, "Hey Mom, look at this." He was holding an Iowa Hawkeyes t-shirt. Her response was, "Dad's here." It's those memories and smiles that helped keep his spirit alive in the family. A lasting love and legacy. As for the tissues Gary was able to donate, Susan said, I think donating his tissues and knowing that he lives on in someone else and that he may have saved somebody else or allowed them to see, I can't think of a better tribute. Thinking of the recipient, she said, I'm happy that they're able to get something they thought they'd probably never get. As the 10th year anniversary of Gary passing nears, Susan remains confident in the decision to donate his eye tissue, saying, I think he would be honored that someone has his eyes. She went on, I would guess the person who got those corneas can now see probably more than you and I can with good eyesight because they know what it's like not to see. She concluded saying, donating can make a huge difference in someone else's life, and I think you feel good that a piece of that person is still out there getting to see the beautiful earth. Rocky Mountain Lions Eye Institute Foundation. Low vision specialists bring evaluations to students across Colorado. Matching students with visual impairments with the right tools to succeed can have a lifelong impact, says Low Vision Rehabilitation Services clinician. Written by Cara Mason on August 14, 2024. This fall, faculty in the Department of Ophthalmology at the University of Colorado School of Medicine will bring their expertise to schools throughout the state for low vision evaluations that help students with vision impairments reach their full potential in the classroom and beyond. Our work is different from what you typically think of school screenings. For the most part, we're working with students who have already been identified as having a visual impairment, says David Simpsons, OD, FAAO, Assistant Professor of Ophthalmology. The clinics are a good opportunity to collaborate with students, their families, and teachers of students with visual impairments to make sure they've got the right tools and can optimize them for the student learning abilities, he continues. Simpson and Cara Hanson, ODFAAO, Associate Professor of Ophthalmology and the Director of Low Vision Rehabilitation Service, will partner with Colorado Department of Education to complete clinics in 4 communities covering Colorado over the next several months, serving dozens of students. This might mean teaching a student how to use a particular piece of software, magnifier, or other device. The clinician looks for simple, low-tech solutions too, like writing utensils, paper, and lighting. Individualized solution. Roberta Curtis, the clinic administrator, knows firsthand how beneficial the evaluations can be. She first came to the clinic in 2008 with her daughter, who was 3 years old. The work that these doctors do is so important, and the fact they bring in the functional piece means a lot to students and their families, she says. When my daughter was attending the clinics, it opened up communication with her teachers and truly made a difference in the classroom. Curtis says the clinics help her and her daughter, who is now in freshman year of college, feel empowered, and she hopes she can pass the experience on to others. Knowing that the care is specialized and the doctors and therapists take their time to get the right tool means you leave the appointment with something tangible, Curtis says. Optometrists and low vision therapists see public school students of all ages and vision impairment levels, so each visit is a bit different and each student gets the tool that works best for them. We're looking at kindergartners and trying to determine what their needs are with moving forward in school, and then some of these students are approaching graduation. It's our opportunity to help them across some of these. It's our opportunity to help them access some of these helpful devices, Simpson says. For each visit, there's a degree of customization, which means every student gets a chance at an improved learning experience regardless of visual impairment. For each student, we want to maximize the way they use the vision that they do have and find the right tools to help them in their educational career. Hanson says of the team's work, we hope to help promote a better understanding of the way the student is seen to their family and teachers as well. Topics: patient care, low vision rehabilitation, pediatric ophthalmology. There's a picture with this caption: "We are the only academic eye institute in a 500-mile radius. There are large rural and non-urban populations that do not have access to cutting-edge eye care. Our work can fill that gap." Childhood cancer. MD6 childhood cancer September report can be found at www.cwlionschc.org. There's a picture with this caption: "What will your club do to help kids with childhood cancer?" Click below for project ideas. That website is https://tinyurl.com/v6pc6t3a and www.cwlionschc.org, or call Lion Bob at 720-334-0114. Colorado Lions Eyeglass Recycling Center. The Colorado Lions Eyeglass Recycling Center has been able to get a cargo container to help alleviate the storage problem. The container is located just outside the door of the Eyeglass Recycling Center. All glasses that are destined for respecs in California should not be placed directly onto the pallets in the container. This includes all broken, scratched, missing parts, or otherwise unusable glasses. Many thanks to those clubs that have continued to volunteer over the summer. COLERC also appreciates volunteer sessions by the Denver Community of Christ Church, Return Peace Corps Volunteers of Colorado, and Uber Freight. If you know of non-Lions group that would like to volunteer, they would be most welcome. Just have them contact COLERC at volunteers@colerc.org. Diabetes. All clubs in MD6 should have received information about the 13th annual Morgan County Sneaker Stroll. Participate in sponsoring, donating to this diabetes event will complete your club's project for diabetes. Several clubs have donated and are sponsoring the event. Thank you very much for your support of this project. The 13th annual Morgan County Sneaker Stroll, an event to support those battling T1D, type 1 diabetes, and their families, to provide education and awareness of type 1 diabetes and raise funds for Breakthrough in T1D, formerly the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, is set for Saturday, September 14, 2024 at the Memorial Park in Brush. JDRF went through a name change this past year, but they are the same organization researching and educating about diabetes. It is hosted by the New Raymond Prayers Lions Club and various clubs of District 6 Northeast. Last year, we raised $8,000 through 5K registration, sponsorship monies, and donations from individuals and businesses throughout the area, and donations and support from MD6 Lions clubs. We educated and raised awareness about type 1 diabetes and diabetes in general, and supported those battling type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and gestational diabetes and their families. Plans for the 2024 edition start with a 5K run walk with individuals in several different age categories receiving gold, silver, and bronze medals for their efforts. T-shirts will be part of the registration, with T-shirts available for purchase to all that attend. Lions Club in District 6 Northeast will be asked to help out with the barbecue and various other activities throughout the morning. The Global Science Framework gives Lions and Leos new opportunities to serve, new ways to unite service-minded men and women around the world, and new ways to meet the challenges of the century. We move forward through service for focusing our efforts in 5 areas: diabetes, vision, hunger, environment, and childhood cancer. Lions and Leos achieve goals in the diabetes service framework by striving to control the global diabetes epidemic and assisting those affected by the disease with focus on type 1 diabetes. As the largest service organization in the world, we can empower each other to fight this disease. As we continue the fight against diabetes, this platform will revolve around 3 basic strategies that is possible to prevent type 2 diabetes largely through healthy lifestyle choices. All 3 types of diabetes can be controlled with clearly defined control measures and successful management plans and research that allow us to bring innovative support models and treatment techniques to people who need it most. As Lions and Leos, we can do much to prevent diabetes and improve the lives of those who already have the disease. As a club, district, and multiple district, we can commit to making choices that can serve those with diabetes. We can also create club, district, and multiple district challenges. Even small, simple things can make a difference, especially one with 1.4 million Lions and Leos focus on the same cause. The key is to continue to support those affected so we can have an immediate impact on our communities and do our part to fight this deadly disease. MD6 clubs can continue this fight by supporting the annual Morgan County Sneakers Stroll, which includes a 5K run walk, live country music, door prizes, a free barbecue, and by providing information and education. Why we as Lions and Leos need to continue the fight against diabetes. 642 million people will have diabetes by 2040. 422 million adults are currently estimated to have diabetes. It is the 6th leading cause of death in the world and the 6th leading cause of death among women. 1 person dies every 7 seconds from diabetes. 5 million people will die annually from diabetes. 50% of people with diabetes don't know they have it. 77% of people with diabetes live in low and middle income countries. Funds collected benefit Breakthrough to Type 1 Diabetes, formerly the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Contact PCC Carol Lambert if you have questions or concerns. There is a picture with this caption: "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." Margaret Mead.